whole way all day like foreplay. I found the mic, you commonplace like a glowing street light, or holes in my sight. You slow to the fight, I rise to my feet and shine on the beat. The diamond's unique, I'm counting the streets. The game is putty for the money, I get it done in your bloody, but let me show self-restraint and a little composure. Don't be what you ain't, I won't have to control ya.
Mr. Durite at y'all one more again, here to talk to you about Saving Mr. Banks. What an outstanding film. It really brought me back to my childhood, not necessarily that particular movie, but what the movie's about, which is the making of Mary Poppins. You know, after I watched Saving Mr. Banks, I went back and watched Mary Poppins, and it was pretty outstanding. You know, especially when I was a kid, the music and everything really not inspiring, but it was fun music. You know, so hearing that same music in Saving Mr. Banks not only brought back memories, but the way they used the music and how they did the music was inspiring in this film. It was a real conflict between the author and Walt Disney. I mean, it was Walt Disney's promise to his daughters that he would bring Mary Poppins to the big screen. It was a 20-year promise that he made to his daughters to make this happen. So every year he would approach the author about getting the rights to do the film, but she did not want to let go of her baby, and basically that's how she treated it. I mean, she didn't have actual children, but that story meant so much to her that it was like her child. It was brought up in the movie, like Walt Disney said, that he understood where she was coming from because he felt the same way about Mickey Mouse. That was his baby, and that he was going to protect it at any cost. And as you can see by doing that, where it led to. So he was real adamant with the author for protecting her baby, protecting her story, and doing justice by it. It took a lot of convincing. She had a lot of terms for them to do the film, and still never really gave them the rights to do the film, even when she was working with them. So it was really interesting. But what really made the film good, besides the acting, and I'm not going to say good, let's back that off. What really made the film interesting overall was it was two stories at once. You had the story of the author working with Walt Disney and his crew, but also seeing her past, how Mary Poppins came to be, the characters in her story and who they were in her real life. And her life wasn't a fairy tale by any means, and even the book that she wrote wasn't necessarily what Mary Poppins was. Walt Disney Company actually put out. I think it's a pretty good movie. There's a million videos out there, and you choose to watch this one, and I appreciate you.